For those of you who you are joining, this is Frank from YOLO Live. We are doing this weekly live stream. I really feel better this time, and we are live streaming to Facebook and on YouTube. And if you are watching from Facebook, you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free to subscribe, which is a nice channel that we've spent a lot of effort building for the past 2 years. A lot of live streams, a lot of tech talk videos. And if you are watching from YouTube, this is our user group, and this is one of my best part, the best part of our whole brand. Like a lot of users, a lot of support happening, a lot of feature requests there, a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration how this product involve, a lot of good discussion, and also a lot of expertise sharing, experience sharing, setup sharings. So you will find a lot of inspiration from this community. Again, today's topic is app control and web control. I'll do a very detailed from start to finish tutorial or walkthrough or demonstrate how this feature can be done here. So you can also comment with your questions about app and web control. And also my question for everyone is, what do you want the app or the web to control next? Currently we have you can control basically three things. What we think the most important thing, which is you can switch the video sources, include all the video sources, also the multi-view that you created, the picture-in-picture, side-by-side thing. And as you can see from here, you can all the source could be controlled. Another thing is you can control the overlay. You can add it from your smartphone, from your computer, which is handy in a lot of use cases. The last thing is the audio control. And also you can go live, select go live from the device as well. And what this live show is all about is what's next, what do you want to control it. We might consider to prioritize. So far we are actually adding from our side is the scoreboard. It's on the list, don't worry. It's requested by our users. And probably the next is the recording or the ISO recording and the replay. But ultimately our goal is to control YoloBox from app, like control everything on YoloBox. You control it like from your YoloBox, like everything. But it's a bit like it's an ultimate goal. It takes some time. But so this live stream is about what to prioritize. So please comment and let me know. So an important thing to do for today is I will from start to finish I will do a web control demonstration to see how. So this is the device here for the web control, and it has so this is the web control panel, and go to the computer. So this is the computer. Actually, it's from the YoloCast. So for those of you who don't own a YoloCast account, I suggest you can start free by having that. And it's over here. When you scroll down here on the left bottom, you see the web control. You click it open. Then there's a device connection, right? The device connection, it means you need to, it said connect the computer and the device, the same local network, and enter the IP address. So to find the IP address, you need to find it on the YoloBox Ultra, currently the Ultra only. It's in the live event, and you swipe all the way left, and then you swipe down in the corner, in the bottom, and then there's a web control. Then you swipe down again. It's this IP address. Oh, sorry. So how to find the IP address for the device? So it's in the event. Then you swipe right, and there's a setting, and you tap the setting. You swipe all the way down. You see web control here. Then this is all the tutorial, the steps, the necessary steps. But the main thing, only thing is here, the IP address. So you see, this is the number. So I'll go back to show from the computer. So I'm gonna create a side by side. So on the left side, you see the computer screen. On the right side, you see the YoloBox Ultra display. So I'll quickly do the IP address. So it'll be really nice if the computer can save the IP address, at least in the setting here. Oh, I hope this is correct. 192.168.3.250. Okay, it's wrong. Then I click connect. This app is, currently it's controlled by the, it's controlled by here. Currently it's controlled by here, so I have to stop controlling from the device. So now it's disconnected from the device. Okay, so instantaneously you see the computer display. So now it's web controlling the device. Let me see if there's a good. So this is a web control demonstration right now. I'm no longer in a video source, but anyway, it's more of the showing you how this does. So the device status, like the app control, all the information, the version about the status, resolution, bit rate. It's not streaming, so it's a 0, and it's the memory, uptime, and the network. The network, it says the Wi-Fi, Ethernet not connecting, the SIM card, USB dongles not connecting. And also the source. This is the one. It'll see how fast or see if there's a delay. So can anyone see my mouse? I'll click this. So you hear when right now I'll click the side by side. 3, 2, 1, click. So it's basically real time. Right now I'll click the first local video. 3, 2, 1. It's real time, right? And also the video. So, and also the overlay. We have 2 overlays here. Overlay page. And the social overlay, 3, 2, 1. So it's here. The mouse is here. Click. And I will switch the countdown timer. It's basically all the real time. And the good news is the API is in the making. And this whole live stream for today is to ask questions for our users. What do you want to control from the app or the web? What do you want to control next? So we have scoreboard in the making, so you can control scoreboard from the app and you can from the computer very soon. And also the multi-cam replay very soon. And what's next? If you want to just add a destination from the app or from the computer, you want to connect your account with your YouTube, Facebook easily, or from like the way that you feel more comfortable to do. And if you want to feature comments, for example, you want to feature comments. Something I would like is to feature comments from here. Is I would prefer here if I could. So, what do you want to control? So this is a question for you. And if you have any ideas, please feel free to comment. Network setting in the Ad Control app, so we can control monitor network connection. I guess we have a little bit, if not all of them. I'll switch the camera angle from this. So this is the app control. So we are current, if you see this, it's a searching. I just demonstrate the app control from here. So we have 2 YoloBox Ultra here. So if I find 2, I know this one I'm gonna be demonstrate. I'll just remove it. So these are the two YoloBox Ultra detected. They're just connected. When I connected, this is the interface. See the autofocus, it's really fast actually. See how fast our YoloCam or the Alpha Cam, the fast focus. And then you can see this is the, on the bottom, this is the source, meaning you can switch all video sources, including all the, not just the video source, but also the multi-views, for example. See on the back, it's sync. Also the audio, you can control the audio here. And there's overlays. I create two overlays. You can see from here. Then you see from here the overlay, auto switch. And I can quickly remove the overlay. You see that change. And it's respond really fast. Then I switch the video source to the, I still have the overlay. I remove the overlay. So the video source 1, video source 2, it's real time. So you see how handy this is, as long as it's in the same network. And also here, you mentioned about, what's the question again? The network setting. I don't know what your setting means, but there's a lot of, really a lot of information about the device status, the software version, the firmware version, and also the resolution. And also see this here, it says you connected to this Wi-Fi. Below is the Wi-Fi name, above is the IP address. And there's uptime. We are, I don't know, we're up to for 2 hours. There's a memory and the CPU usage, lifetime. Since it's a demo device, so the lifetime or the stream time is 0. Also the temperature. I don't know if this is what you're asking, but I just did the app control. So again, I will show it again. So I can stop this live stream. So the first thing you need to do is to have this app. This app is actually on our website. This app is called YOLO Live. It's currently only on Android. On Android only. Then you click it. Then normally there's nothing here. Then it will automatically search. Then as long as on the same Wi-Fi network, you detect the device. In this case, we want to connect with this. So basically, instantly you are connected with device, and you can have the controls. So I hope I have a good demonstration about this feature, and it's really handy. It's really useful and practical, and it's really bug-free. Actually, I'm surprised it works so well. Actually, the first. Basically, when we released this, it's actually like the first version of this app, and it works so well. So that's it for this question. And can you explain the new RTMP feature on the this RTMP? We have two RTMP actually. One is the RTMP improvement. You can manually add RTMP platforms. But I guess what you mean is the RTMP as an input source. I don't know if I can demonstrate today, but the RTMP is like it's from another encoder. For example, it used to be the live stream. For example, I can. Okay. You add a source. So here there are some new for the video source part. Look at the camera. For the video source part, we have a few optimizations, including it used to be only two local SD card source. Right now it's up to 5 local SD card source. It's been requested by a lot of users. It's really useful. It makes sense. The only thing is you have to be cautious, like when you don't want to add too many video sources. For some people, I want one HDMI camera and 5 video sources. So we still don't have a limit. Maybe it's necessary to set a limit of a total number of the sources, but it's up to you to decide what source you want to add. That's the reasoning behind. That's why it's 5 local video sources. And on the Ultra, we have added NDI sources on the Ultra current for the moment, and the SRT sources that everybody love it and use it. And for the RTMP source, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar like the live stream source. Right now, it's actually live in another account. So the live stream source basically means it's from another YoloBox. As long as it's signed in the same account, it's in the multi-streaming mode, and it's live, then you can get an RTMP, another YoloBox source. So this RTMP is the same thing. There's another active encoder, and that generates a link. Then you can type it, then you can get that as a real-time source. But honestly, since we have SRT already, the RTMP input doesn't have that much value yet. But we still, for some users, they get an encoder like from the Restream Orchestra or even OBS. It's an extra video source. And yes, that's my explanation on the RTMP. It's kind of really similar to the SRT to get a new video source. It's awesome. Wow, we have a happy customer, Dave. YoloCast is awesome. Yeah, feel free to share more of your experience, what you like about YoloCast, why you think YoloCast is awesome. Dave, please, thank you for sharing that, and I encourage you to share more about the details. YoloCast is for those of you who don't know, it's our cloud device. It's like kind of like the YouTube, but without the ads, but without the recommendations. And it offers more customizations. A few of the things you can do is a multi-streaming to different platforms. You can embed YoloCast to your website. You can also create a very personalized with the details. You can see the analytics, and it's been underrated products among all our YoloBox products. And we're trying hard to make it a name known, make it be more adopted by users. So that's the YoloBox about. So if you are interested to learn more about, feel free to send us a message and contact us on email, on Facebook. And also, we actually incorporate the NDI activation on the YoloCast as well, also the network bonding. But mainly, it's like the YouTube platform, but with more customization and with less like recommendations. Maybe if you are doing a video live stream for this brand, then they're recommending competitor products on the site. That's why people want to avoid YouTube, and there's no annoying ads as well. That's what YoloCast is all about. And if anyone who is familiar with this space, YoloCast space, there are other solutions that might be earlier than YoloCast. For example, I can like the Boxcast, like the Resi, the Vimeo, also the Dogcast. We are basically in the same area, but if you look really carefully or doing all the specs about YoloCast, you see YoloCast is more powerful, and we also make it more affordable with much more advanced features. In all our plans, we make it more affordable, and we have more powerful features. I encourage everyone to do the research and dig deeper. You will have this conclusion. So that's about it. Thank you for mentioning the YoloCast. We need an auto overlay to work like auto switch. Yeah, it's a request. It's on our roadmap. and we're trying to understand better about the use case. Create an embedded player through YoloCast tonight for live selling stream. Mike, I remember you are from the US. I'm glad to hear people are doing the live selling stream there, because I remember it's relatively new, like a new topic or new, it's not a trend. The trend doesn't really exist much before. We actually published our white paper 2 years ago in 2022, like in March. We released a white paper about live selling, the global market, what's it look like. So our finding or our result is the US or the Europe is not as popular as the Asia or as China, what we are doing. So like there are a few platforms, like in Asia at least, we have a TikTok, the Chinese version of TikTok, and also we have the Shopee, Lazada, and these platforms all like really hard or like to really help the small brands and business to grow with live selling. I'm glad to see this is happening day by day in US. Wang Siming said, video switching, replay and playback, and audio mix. Okay, so Siming is answer my question. So, which my question is, this. Okay, sorry. The what's next for app control and web control. So, I'm not sure if this is a sequence or your preferred priority for the new options to control. So we have video switch. We don't have a replay and playback. We have the audio mixer, I think. And then we are doing the scoreboard. And support for physical control panel, if are you referring to the Stream Deck integration? We can avoid touch screen, S-key and Stream Deck. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the next steps. But the first step is to have all the control options implemented. So we need to know from our users what needs to be prioritized. Or when we have the scoreboard, you don't have a preferred sequence, so we just roll out week by week. You have something more to control from the app or the web. So this whole live stream is all about what's next. What do you think should be prioritized as the option to control the device? So yes, the Stream Deck, yes, it's on our list. It's actually, we are doing the API. And then the API will work with the companion, with our third-party apps. Then it'll work. Then you finally can do the physical control. Tell us some exciting feature that will help come into the... Yeah, like I said, the features, all the features that you can control from the device itself, then it'll all come to the app control and web control. The support, Larry said, the support from Facebook group is very good. Just be patient. Give the team time to respond. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, Larry, for the note. I appreciate that. Yes, we are trying our best to offer the best support. The only thing is we have 4 products, and we are very direct with our customers. We are we are all on the user group, and so we're trying to offer everyone with the most responsive support. So for every team member at YOLO Live, everyone is handling 20, 30, or even more, or much more support cases every day, every week. So sometimes you may feel like the support is not the standard you expect, but still I think I'm very proud. I could compare to the industry. For example, I have some issue with my Sony camera. Normally the first step is I contact where I purchased from. Then after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they will let me know something. Then they will ask me to ship this thing to them. Then they help ship to the Chinese headquarters, sometimes to the Asian headquarters to repair. That was my experience. Also, another experience I can share is we have issues. We have subscribed our MailChimp, which is a newsletter a tool that we subscribe, that we pay monthly. Every month we pay a few $100. And also we have subscribed to the Notion. When we have a little bit issue, we submit a ticket from their website, and normally it takes, I will receive an email immediately, which is automatic, but normally from a human response, that normally take days or weeks, or sometimes I just don't receive a reply. So here at YoloLive, we try our best to offer the best support. But whenever you feel it's not a standard you can just test again and let us know again. And still, I'm compared to the industry, I think we are one of the best on support. I'm confident to say that. The only reason is we have limited people here, and we are direct, very direct with our users. That's kind of what's happening here. Add PTZ control. I guess you mean the ePTZ, or you control directly from the device. Yeah, it's something on our roadmap, and we actually had our first round of investigation on how the technology can be integrated. And we also, I talked to OpsBot, their team, so we are waiting for their the protocol. We are waiting for that, and they probably take 1 month to get to us. Then we can have further development on this. So that's it's on the list, and we have done some work, and it should come. I cannot promise a date, but it'll come. And AJ said the auto overlay. AJ help explain the auto overlay, create a new feature where the users can create overlays and program. Yes, I guess I understand what you mean about the overlay, but I am trying to follow the use case. What do you stream for the auto overlay? That could be create a lot of value that helps me or helps the team to understand, yeah, if this is a feature that everyone really wants. If it is, then if the tech team understand, the product manager understand this, why this is important, then it could be like prioritized. Okay, Lee said, can we get a crop and rotate on the Mini? When trying to do a side-by-side with the horizontal input and vertical input, like showing the... Yes, it shouldn't be a difficult one. It's actually an easy one to do. And I think an update to the... some performance improvement and bug fixes, another update is coming along with this. I'm not sure if this could be included in our planned updates, but this is definitely a good idea. I'll let team to check if we can add this. Andrew said, for the Ultra, add the option to select the program audio source for order. Add the option to select the program audio source for all the ISO recording. I don't know if this is can you explain more about the feature request? What is the use case here? Andrew, please. And Ariel said, hi Frank, you talked about it. Yes, the same settings on everything about scoreboard. It's in the making. Scoreboard, all the presets, all the configuration, all the time you have spent on it will be saved and will be duplicated. Don't worry, just give us a little bit more time. And also yes, I talked about it. The scoreboard is our next step for the app control and web control. Ariel, I hope you are happy to hear this. Autoplay feature is great for podcasting, which needed to be created presets for each of the camera. Autoplay. You mean for this is the auto switch, if that's what you mean. But auto switch is already in the YoloBox. I can quickly show you where this is it. This is our auto switch. And okay, I need to play the video. So I first select the video source. I can select all my video sources. So for those of you who are joining, I'm answering a question for our users about the auto switch, who is doing the DJ live stream, podcast live stream, who loves this a lot. And I just select all the video sources here, and I can also assign different time for each source. For example, the USB is my main camera. I can set a longer time, which is 10 seconds, or the image I can do it less. And the side by side or also less, 2 seconds. And the local video maybe 2 seconds good. Yes, so in 1 second. Okay. Maybe just five seconds for my main camera. We'll see how it goes. So that's the main camera. And 5 seconds. You also see the countdown from here. Image source. Now the local video 1. Then next local video. Then this is a loop actually. So if I want to exit the live stream, I just disable the auto switch. And we can choose the loop, which means they play it like a loop continuously. And the sequence, currently it's a sequential, which means by the source, you select it's from top down, and you can also select random. That means if you select 5 video sources, it just switch randomly from the source A to source C, then to the source D, then to the F, then back to the A, just very randomly. And you can also set a main source, which is a main source. By main source, it actually means, for example, you set this camera A as a main source, then camera A, camera B, then it goes back to camera A, then camera C, then it goes back to my camera A again. So that's the main source means. I hope you have a little understanding of how this auto switch works. And I'll go back to the main screen. So this demonstration is from answering this question, autoplay feature. Azuto.com says, hey Frank, I own YoloBox OG and YoloBox Pro. I love them. Please check why the recorded files on SD card and SD don't save the correct number of frames. Instead of 60. It's been an issue actually reported from our users. I will check. I heard there are optimizations being implemented even on the Ultra, and so it's not that like for example I said at 30 frames, sometimes it's 29.9 or something. You have a little bit missing, and this issue might be more on the Pro and OG, but it's something really being reported a lot, and I hope we can have a quick fix on this eventually. Mike said, any updates coming for us Pro users? Love you guys. Yes, Mike, you may have missed my last live stream. It's the logic or how we work is we order updates on the Ultra for the past 2, 3, 4 updates. All the features may just come to YoloBox Pro in one update. So every Ultra update, you may have 2 or 3 new features, but in one update to the Pro, you may get 10 new features. That's how we work. And yes, it will come. It will come in. That won't be that far, and just need a little bit of patience, maybe. I'm happy to see this. So, okay, get back to the conversation, to the interactions. It's 11 here, and let's do another 10 minutes, and I will do the app control demonstration, web control demonstration. From where? I mean saving the scoreboard settings per each standard event, not as a global setting. Oh. Yeah, okay, I got it. So that makes sense on the sport events because these are different. And you can then duplicate for this kind of a series of games. Then you use this template for that. It's a great feedback actually, and we talked about it. Maybe currently it's a global setting, but we can make it different. But thank you for letting us know, Simi. For those of you who don't know Simi, I think Simi has been really helpful and contributive in a sport producer features like the multi-cam replay and a lot of helpful content, the prototype which I showed to our tech team, and I encourage everyone like to express what they want, what they see from another solution they use. So basically, our strength is to make that as easy to use as possible. So if you have anything from elsewhere that you want to achieve this feature in this device, we can do it in here, and we make it easier and the touch screen control, and also easier to understand. I have a question for the scoreboard. Is it possible to edit a timer? Let's say the first half of the and said, that's so good that you can have this question. That's how I explain to our tech team about your use case, about our this is how I push. I try to explain to tech team about this. I use this example to convince them this feature, to make this feature. So yes, it's gonna be a new optimizations for the scoreboard, but it's very useful in this kind of use case. I'm happy to see this. It's like a confirmation about this. I feel wonderful. So don't worry about the time as long as you are interested to learn more. And please comment. And I think this is the most important job of the week for me for the moment. So I'm also improving, trying to be more natural and confident. And also I'm trying to be accurate as there's this language barrier, and also trying to be more helpful to demonstrate the features that you asked and to help. Also about the push the tech team to fix some bugs and the feature requests here. We need to audio playlist for the audio files. Yes, this is on the roadmap as well, and it's relatively prioritized actually. Esports from YouTube. Thank you for joining. I remember you from last live stream, and I hope you and I are Facebook friends already. If not, please add Frank Zhu on Facebook. And camera autofocus is actually really fast. Okay, let's do more autofocus thing. So it's something, for the new camera, it's something I'm really proud actually, because for those who don't know, Mevo is gonna release a new camera, and we actually have this camera domestically for almost, actually not more than half a year. I'll also show you a little bit actually. probably go to this. Which one you are seeing right now? Okay, so I'm gonna create a side by side. Control, computer. Is this good? So this is our domestic camera product. This is how it looks. For those of you who don't, if you search on Google, it's also on, it's for you. You can search YoloCam from YouTube. We have it on YouTube. It's a micro four thirds, meaning you can have interchangeable lenses, and it has a fast autofocus. You have both HDMI out and USB out. What's good about this? You can have this simultaneous USB out and HDMI out. It's not like one way or another, and it's a 4K 60, and it's my interchangeable lenses. It's a plug and play. It doesn't have a screen. It's a box camera, and the price haven't finalized yet. It's gonna be very affordable. So I'm personally doing a comparison sheet with Blackmagic has a camera, but they don't have the autofocus. They have the Micro Studio. They sell at $9.99, and that's the. Also, we are building the website for the global market. We bring showcase this product for the past trade shows in where they said in IBC in Amsterdam and also ISE in Barcelona trade shows. It has great feedback. I'm glad that everyone have a sneak peek of how fast the autofocus really is. Let's go back to the autofocus and see my hands, how fast this is. And so also show the details of the smartphone. Go back. Then, or to take longer. Oh, it's not strange. Sometimes it doesn't. It's not. Maybe I just remove this and see if this can be faster. Let me demonstrate again. It's fast. 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 And Frank's hands. Fast. 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 See? Oh, fast. So this is autofocus. We actually made a comparison sheet with the Sony's A7 III or 7 IV. In certain circumstances, when you like stand in front of the camera in like close enough, like a different range of distance, we have a better performance of autofocus. So, but what you have seen is really the real time of the camera. I hope so. This is the autofocus part. I'm great that you raised about this. So again, thank you, Sports. For me, the question is, we don't know if this is gonna be so practical for YoloBox users, because their use cases are sometimes like for the big outdoor environment. This kind of autofocus, the super fast autofocus, is that really helpful? That's kind of I'm not so sure about. And the purchase the Ultra is amazing. Only missing is the iOS app. So first, thank you for sharing your experience. Actually, a workaround is you can access. So see, this is an iPhone, and you can access it from the computer. You can access it from the iPhone browser. For example, Safari. When you click Safari, you use the web control from the Safari. It was successful. So I cannot demonstrate that. We don't have much time here, and oh, we still have 24. Oh, it's good. I'm not like a rush. I just feel a little bit a lot talking, or like my throat is getting like tired. So let me drink some water. So a lot of people think the iOS missing. Yes, currently we don't have an iOS app control feature for the Ultra or for the other product. But currently there's actually a workaround that's working, which is use the web control. So you use your iOS device, then you open Safari or the Google Chrome, then you type the YoloCast or the web control website, then you access it from your iPhone's browser. So it's basically the same product experience. But the iOS app is on the roadmap. It's not that it's not in that near future, but it's on the roadmap. But the current workways like this, I think it'll help a lot here. We have another happy customer, Ari. I remember you post something on the icon, the airplane and the 6 in the Wi-Fi. So I hope we have a good explanation to you. And I didn't know you did a 7-camera event. It was flawless. I'm so happy to hear that. And okay, my computer is even sleeping mode. And thank you everyone for joining. I enjoyed the show. I like all the feedbacks. Thank you everyone for participating and leave the comments, all very constructive. A few notes I already sent to the tech team already. So thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. So next Thursday. Bye-bye.